right? It's just a super combo. You stay inside Firestorm, which is pretty damn
just
good.
Interested to see Quinn, of course, a very practiced Huskar player, how he's gonna deal with this sniper matchup. Okay.
Find out soon. This guy's gonna come into play though. That's 2 charges. Might affect his laning phase, but Sniper First Blood definitely changes this mid matchup a little.
Dude, they can run down Tofu. I mean, he has another Starstorm. Misho with the flame break in 7 more seconds. It's a bit too deep into the tier 1 tower, seems that way. In the headshot.
Oh my god. Yeah.
It's a bit tough. Nice spear. Illich will be able to get the kill. Watson not able to respond. They catch out man. Aggressive.
Very aggressive. They need to
with the backhand slaps.
Oh, can they block arrow?
Yeah. Arrow?
No.
Nice angle from Tofu then.
Oh my god, look at it. Look at it.
A brother. Oh, he's dead. Bonk. Okay, Dark will go with a kill. Very nicely done. Supports are positioned around here to try and punish the Underlord.
Dark Mago's coming over too. I don't think they can do anything about his sniper coming in.
Yeah. Ace is going to start to get pushed back. The TP in from Quinn, TP in from the Tinker as well. There's going to be a big fight over the Wisdom Rune. Tofu being pushed back. They'll get in range to contest those. The sniper doesn't feel comfortable, but there is a huge scatter shot. Look at the damage. Oh my goodness, they're all melting. But where is the finish? Quinn starting to kill up Melody will actually get the Shrine of Wisdom, but it comes at the cost of the Huskar. Now they have the monkey rotating over Watson. Gonna try and make good on this rotation. It's 5 members of the side of Gaimin responding. Right? And they need to get Dark Mago. They'll be able to find him here with Watson. Chase that poor sniper down. He honestly, coming out of the gates looking pretty solid. I think this last week sniper really solidified their strategy coming into this early game. Arena from your Mars. Spear up. They're trying to focus down Watson. Fair enough, he doesn't really have a lot of HP at this early stage in the game. Dark Mago will finish the job. And looking at Melody too. Illich able to escape down to the river. And the snipe comes out. Very, very nicely done. Great rotation from your sniper. Brother, you need to build it on every hero. It's like a secret contract.
The belt's back, baby. Quinn might be in a little trouble here. Oh, Misho's the one's in trouble.
Yeah, no, he's not in trouble. Misho's the one in a little bit of trouble. In comes Ace. Nice route. They're going to collapse on the sniper. Dark Mago is likely dead. Moo's not able to get off the egg. Has to swoop away, and Illich couldn't join the fight in time. Great.
They will lose mid tower for this, though.
I mean, he did kind of go for the build that you were asking for, the heavy stats. He even has infused raindrops now that he just purchased, just to maybe try and increase his tankiness.
Quinn's here.
Hector, threatening up here. Yeah, Quinn is here, so is Dark Mago. And the healing reduction is kind of significant. Quinn's just gonna go down! Okay, Hector, you will get zapped, but Dark Mago should be able to finish off this kill. Very happy on the sniper, and they're looking for the next one. Chase down onto Ace by the supports. There hasn't really been much in the way of, you know, them even facing off against M80, but now they'll try and contest. This is the 15-minute Tormentor coming up. Moonlight Shadow with a sentry on the high ground, though. Watson with a nice wraparound. They're going to catch Tofu first. Nice boundless strike jumping in on Watson with a big Wukong's command, but they're losing HP. They just can't really connect on the target. The egg there, Quinn is going to focus it down. Illich actually denies the egg out of everything. Dark Mago is still peeping from the high ground, and they've killed off Watson. They're looking at Ace. Everyone's just gonna fall. I mean, you try and take a fight without your Tinker. That is ambitious to say the least, but maybe Quinn can get the job done. Still toggling, still getting killed by Melody. Perhaps with the Tinker's return, it's a bit too much. They can't stop the TP away from Dark Mago, though. Good try, but again, you have to wonder whether that was a valid fight to take without your exclamation mark F in the chat if you're watching on Twitch. The command will show you a nice little link to all our social channels so you can catch the vibe, see what's up behind the scenes, a little bit of content there. Additionally, it's not over just yet. In comes Illich trying to contest, but he's just going to give up his life for it. Very, very ambitious. Could have been perfect if he landed the spells a bit more tightly. There still is a ward scouting them out. They're going to look to punish Quinn. Can you do that? I guess with the lasso and the 3 heroes, it's going to be enough. Everybody else has escaped.
They do kind of lack damage right now. I think they're pretty happy scaling. This BKB timing on Dragon Knight is going to be huge unless he goes down here. There's the Atos.
Atos set up. There's no Sunray though. Also Quinn to miss some of these attacks. Quinn is just dead. Quinn is just dead. In comes the arena. A little bit of a missed channel. Wukong's command covering though, so DK does go down eventually. Hector's gonna drop for that one, making it an even trade. The rest of M80 are TPing in, but a beautifully placed Wukong's again from Watson. Just means that it's not so viable. They will finish off Tofu with the sniper's arrival though. Now they're looking at Ace. No way of cancelling the TP. Barely missing out on the final bits of damage needed to finish off the Underlord for himself. Just a bit of gold away from finishing that BKB. Might try and get a catch out in the top lane. Ato Spear. That's the setup. They're going to set the Wukong's command on top of him. I'm sure going to try and pull him out of it though. They spear and they actually get the monkey first. Full burst down. I mean, couldn't you have waited around 300 more gold for your BKB or something like that? I mean, they might get the turnaround kill onto Illich. Damago trying to run away, the egg on the side, drawing their attention, and Elmisho will just sacrifice himself. No, sorry, that's not Elmisho, that's Moose. But yeah, Moose will sacrifice himself to save the sniper. The team fight together nicely on M80. These heroes, however tanky they might be, can still die. You have the Phoenix factor, Spirit Vessel factor. Here comes the Mars Arena potentially. Tofu gonna get a nice little Atos off.
BKB on
Spear
Quinn
as well, but then you
here.
get BKB. Quinn going to reveal it, and now Damago has the 4-staff away. Elmisho's life is forfeit, but the rest of M80, if they can escape, that's pretty nice.
Here comes the Roche. They need to be a little careful here. No BKB on Quinn.
It works. I mean, Illich is walking out without a BKB or Arena of his own. He's just hoping that the kills coming out from Moose will be enough to tide him over, but now
Watson.
he try and run. BKB from Watson, setting up a beautiful Wukong's command right on top of K1. He's supposed to pop the BKB himself, but he doesn't have enough HP to live through this. The egg is going to pop through death as well.
Find a way to land their fights a bit better, because I feel like there's something we've seen before where teams are reliant on just the one catch that dies once again.
And he's not going to be the one sacrificing himself, initiating in like that. So it's a bit of a limiting factor in this particular case for M80, where they're struggling to find a good way to start the fight and get their damage in.
Hold up.
Might just try here though. Blink Lasso. That's the initiation onto Quinn, but again, he's just going to be able to pop his BKB. K1's going to try and muscle him down, but they've already lost Elmisho. They need to clear the way. Nice egg there, healing up K1 as much as they can, but it's just not going to be enough. The Arena narrowly saving him for now, but Watson able to reach through it with the BKB and slack them down. Two more heroes lined up nicely with the Boundless Strike. Illich gonna pop his own BKB, but they are just losing too many heroes on M80. It's gonna be a team wipe. Watson with a triple kill. Give him that Quadra. He's looking for it. Couple more punches. Jump in. Melody will snatch it from right under his nose, but it doesn't matter. It's a full team wipe. Gaimin slap down M80 away from their own tier 2. It's really tough.
Yes, that's
At Watson as well. I mean, now it's the Gaimin calls top 3 on the net worth. There's a lot of damage. Lasso to pull back the Monkey King, but they just don't have the follow-up. The sniper was being kept at bay, and in comes Ace. Huge hits, just holding them in place, and what can you do? What can you do? You can't even move. Just being overrun now by the demonic converge. Oh, huge boundless onto 3. Serious? Oh, Watson, he is hungry for blood, looking at K1, forcing the BKB out. And again, everywhere you try and step up, Ace is just there with the pit. It's proving impossible to fight into this Underlord.
Seems to be the trend so far. It's also that's so hard. Like Elmisho, he goes in, he gets Lasso, and then boom, he's dead.
Yeah. Down we go. You can see him thinking twice about stepping up. If he does, he's under such a big threat. One pit, and that's going to end his whole career. K1 on the sidelines, popping that dragon form, but he just gets absolutely melted. It's not even close. M80 going to be losing their second lane of racks here. The BKB timing, the auras, they're just a bit too much. Uh-oh. Nice little 4-star. It is still there. In comes Quinn. So just pops that BKB, full commit, and Dark Mago, he has nothing he can do. GG is just going to be called here. M80. Similarly to the wild card.
They can't touch me anymore, guys.
Yeah, just ignore everybody. How is... Yeah. I mean, it fits the bill for M80 as a team. I don't know whether I like it other than that. I feel like it's been a very long time. It might just be first blood down here. Okay, just being gushed down. A little bit maybe of a misposition there from Moose, just getting clicked down by his counterparts. I'll find the last bits of damage. Won't be able to salve up there. Very, very close. Facing down Melody. Last auto attack. Elmisho will find it. Again, another kill onto this AA. So, similarly to previous game, M80 finding some nice stuff for themselves up here. Without the meta though, Moose might just get run down. I still blinding light. Push away those illusions. This Muerta is trying to weasel away through the trees. One more anchor smash, they'll find it. Nicely done. Tofu and Ace getting it done up here.
His lane's going pretty well. TB obviously ahead of CSP. I'm going well. Like mid is the one that's over on Watson. That's 11 stick charges. Probably is fine.
I mean, is he not just dead? Now Melody CP back into maybe his certain death as well. Stick charges on Illich. Melody, this is a level 2 Ion Shell. You're not surviving against that. M80, massive kills down here in this bot lane.
This wave.
It's so hard to play as Melody. You get some bumps on you, you're basically just dead. You will get the kill onto Illich first. Pokes his pointy head out a bit too far forward. Dark Mago will just get sliced down as well. Tofu has been excellent about making moves around this mid lane. Like to this poor little Earthshaker. He takes so much damage. They're putting up play. Oh, Illich. Oh dear, okay. Well, I mean, a lead around the 15-minute mark up until that point, and then suddenly it all started falling apart. Looks like Gaimin able to equalize and stabilize a lot earlier this time round. In fact, I would say they're ahead. Full commitment in. Dark Mago gonna pop that Echo Slam though. Maybe a bit of a miscalculation from Quinn. He's gonna get stunned up, slide to dodge that tower shot, but it still follows him. He goes down. Advantage over to the Ember Spirit, but if they can find one more onto Melody, that could be pretty nice. Gets the bugs off him. Tofu there with the wind up. It's not enough damage to finish off any of the supports on M80. They're fine. Killing spree for this Weaver. El Misho's really been the one doing so much work for this lineup. To the Wisdom Shrine, though. Not sure what moves is necessarily looking for here.
Tofu's in trouble.
Play up to Tofu. Oh, this Kotal's dead.
Weaver has
El Misho is setting everything up. Yeah, this 10-minute rune. M80, they're here as well. The silence up to start onto Quinn, but the face boots up back to the high ground. Oh, he is stuck in a very, very rough spot. Ice Blast not even needed to come out, but they still will just throw it. Finish off Dark Mago. At Earthshaker, like you said, it's proving very difficult for him to stick around.
Who's in trouble? Just a matter of time. Yeah, playing around this Ember Call is not a good idea, guys. Especially when your Earthshaker is this poor. We were going in.
Is he really gonna commit here?
I don't know, this is kind of crazy.
It's a little bit crazy.
Chakra?
Hive Mind. Holy. Misho?
That's a lot of goal for Quinn. That's a lot of goal against all the creeps in the top lane. Just chilling up here. Him and K1 have a, I want to say peace agreement, but it's just running him down.
East is getting slapped around by an anchor, it seems like. K1 waiting on that thunder, just wants to find the opportune time. Ace knows as well. That's why they waited till the second round of Slight Chains. They get the job done. K1 goes down. Convert that into a nice little tier 1 tower take as well. Moose is set up around here though, but their attention is looking towards mid. They want to get this kill onto Tofu. Punch away.
Oh, no time lapse.
Uh-oh. Well, that was very easy for Quinn to just grab. Yeah. The M80, I don't know what M80 stands for, but their logo looks like some sort of explosive. They are certainly explosive as in they are getting exploded all across the map. Dark Mago, net worth of the Tidehunter.
Just kick Ace from the game. Back to even. Quinn needs an Echo Slam. Gets a shield rune, of course he does.
Now you can just peace out, right? I mean, he even has a safety remnant. He's just playing around with them. Waiting for more. Dark Mago.
Here comes the recall.
Back into the wall. Yeah, here comes Ace. Here comes the Ravage. There goes the Shaker. There goes Illich, chained into oblivion. The Ice Blast not even needed to finish off those two cores. Turns out the answer is no. So what's like this next interval? Because K1 still a little bit away from his Manta.
That's a question that I unfortunately do not have the answer to, but it looks like it'll be now.
Oh my god, well, they're trying to full commit onto Watson and Tidehunter. These are perhaps the two tankiest targets on the team of Gaimin Gladiators. Maybe Melody will be a much more viable kill. Sure enough, turn their attention towards him. There's a Gaimin, they can come back around, reduce the damage. Ice Blast onto 2, it's perfect. Avalanche as well, my god, they disappear. Oh, and you can't even kill Melody. You can't even kill Melody. Are you serious?
Dude, the TB illusion could have hit him. I saw that K1. Making trouble. A little anchor.
Yeah, well. This is gonna be a team wipe, isn't it?
I think
I feel like Dead in the Water is one of those additions that just feels like when you're playing against it, you're like, why did they give this hero this ability? It sounds so silly. But Watson here, all alone in the bot lane, doesn't really have support. He ends up going down. He trade Dark McCall though. It's still got a chase, slight change. The Watson kill's kind of huge, but that's only if you can get away with the rest of your heroes. Nice little Ravage. Onto 3. K1 manages to dodge it, but everyone else not quite as lucky. Almisho has the time lapse, but still held down by the dead in the water. You ever drown an ant before? That's exactly what just happens. And Ace gets himself a double kill. 7%. Oh my goodness.
That's too high.
Yeah, I felt like that. I thought that was a bit generous. Almisho? He's trying to
once kill. Oh, the comeback. That's the comeback. Again.
Is this the comeback? Watson, he's gonna go down, but the Ice Blast on top of K1. Bam! There goes your Terrorblade. He sacrificed the Tiny twice now at this point. Small but consequential. Small but consequential. Scary though for Dark Mago. He doesn't have the Echo Slam anymore, and he's gonna get controlled up. He's being saved momentarily by the calling, silencing up most of the Gaimin lineup. But now with the Fire Remnant coming through, they should be able to chase down this Earth Spirit. It's a lot of a mess in terms of the sheer amount of illusions up here, but Gaimin can just keep... He's actually going Moonshot on AA. Oh my god. Okay. Well, K1 gonna get Ice Blasted down. Does he not have Thunder?
He does not have Thunder.
Okay, well he
does not have life.
Alright.
Ace almost has it.
Same situation that we talked about for M80 earlier on. In that game number 1, they too had an early game. Now they'll have a vacuum, but not a Darkseer anymore. He's gone. Echo Slam wasn't available to follow up on that. They'll just clean up these illusions, clean up these bugs. No harm done to the side of Gaimin. They continue committing on these racks.
GG's called. There's no damage from M80. The early game not going as planned, and we see a difference on both sides when one team has a good early game and the other doesn't. Gaimin just